All right, good day. Welcome, everybody. It's a beautiful Sunday morning. So I'm just doing a little smudging, little cleansing here. I was kind of guided to pull this out. This was something I was gifted. So I'm going to use this. All right, I'm getting a lot of freedom leads to happiness. All right. So we did a little smudging, little cleansing. And we shall set that over here. And we're going to see what's going on here. All right, so we're going to pull from this one here first. A lot of people are trapped in relationships and lives that they don't really want. All right, there's a lot of people that stay in relationships because of financial security, because they are comfortable, they are codependent. Yeah, there's just a lot of reasons why people stay in relationships that aren't healthy. But I'm getting a lot of like chained energy. All right, like chained to it's like a bird that, it's like it has a cage, right? And it's got a little chain on it to where it can only fly a little bit out, but it can't fully break free because that chain only lets it fly out of the cage, just a little ways. I'm getting that image of a bird cage. And birds are little, so it's a little chain, and you see the little birdie flying out, but it can only go so far before it's gotta come back. So I don't know who's living that life, but it's very unhealthy. I'm also getting that people are not able to know themselves. They don't get to know who their true selves are. All right, they have to be what their other person wants them to be. It's very, very unhealthy, caged in energy. So let's do one more shuffle here and go for that. We have the failure. Yeah. Things are not working. It's not. No matter what you try to do, no matter what you try to do to rid the failure in a relationship or your life, it's not working. All right? You're failing here. You're not seeing the opportunities. You're not learning. All right, you're not understanding. Yeah, see, we have the grief card here. I feel like there's there's relationships that are just failing here, but people are like hanging on to it like a fucking little thread. All right, let's see what we've got coming out here. So there's a lot of failed relationships out here. A lot of failed relationships. Yeah, see? You're failing. Hold on, someone's calling. There we go. Yeah, you're not happy. You're failing to be happy. And you're having failures because of that. All right? Because when you're happy, you're on the right path. When you're happy, you're not thinking toxic vibes. You're not thinking of things that strike your nerve. You're not thinking of things that are going to put you in a low vibe energy because you're in a higher vibe energy, right? So you're not going to be connected to lower vibe energies. That's how you know you're on the right path. You know how you're on the wrong path is failure, the grief, that low vibe energy. So you're failing to be happy in life, and I feel like it is affecting your health. I feel like mentally, physically, and emotionally, you're just trapped. You're stuck. All right? You're in a failed relationship. Yeah. Because we've got here the love card with that. It's not a healthy love. All right. So you're failing at being happy. You're not on the right path because, yeah, you're failing here. For what? We have the freedom card. There it is. It's like I said, people, it's like that bird in the cage where it's like the little chain, like I said, it's connected into the cage where, the bird, it's kind of like a leash on a child. All right, the best way I can explain it, it's like a leash on a child, which I think those are wrong. Like these are, like, come on now, people. If you need a leash, there's a problem here. But anyway, yeah, somebody needs, they haven't been able to break free from their cage. All right, is what I'm getting here. You have the power You possess the power to be free and creating your own happiness. Breaking free brings happiness. Freedom is key to happiness and success. You need courage. Courage, all right, is going to bring your peace, friendship. All right, so what I'm getting here is some of you might stay in these relationships because of friends, because of the people in your life. I mean, there are just people like that. They're stuck in high school. They ain't left high school. They ain't left middle school. They're still associating with the same people, doing the same thing with the same people year after year, day after day. It's like repetitive. There's like no change, really. It's just the same old shit, day after day. There's also, for some of you, going to be a friend that is going to come in and they're going to show you a different way of being, all right? There are certain friends that come into your life for a reason, all right? If it's a friend that's like out of the ordinary, somebody that you didn't grow up with, somebody that's not from like your hometown, and they show up in your life, there's a reason. They're helping you to break free from this because that's just who they are. It's in their nature. And there's a lot of people out there that get called a villain or this or that because, oh, they stirred shit up. No. These friends that come into your life, they stir things up to break you free from this cage that you're limited of getting out of. They're here to bring you growth and abundance. Growth brings abundance, all right? Being stuck in a cage doesn't do anything for you. There is some regret. There is some envy. I feel like there's envy because other people can do things and they can't. They're like stuck. They're stuck. They have to do what their person says they can do. That's just cruel. I don't care. There should, look at this. We have 2 5s here. Split the deck. Boom, boom. 2 5s. All right, very low vibe energy. This boo-hoo, sad, looking down, disappointment, all this low vibe mental shit, you bring it on yourselves because you don't want to break free from this. And this really gets under my skin. You know, when people, I mean, not to the point where, you know, like I'm going to throw people away, but it does get under my skin because it's like, how are we going to, and I hope these people don't have children, because then you're raising children to stay stuck and be miserable. All right, look at this, feeling just, you might even get booted out every once in a while, even in the cold. They don't give a shit. See, they ain't looking over at you. They're saying, get the fuck out. They don't care if it's cold, snowy, freezing. They don't give a shit. All they're doing is looking over here at this boo-hoo me. It's all about me shit. If things don't go one person's way, boom, get out. That's what I'm getting. I don't know why anybody would teach their children that. It'd be more healthy to just part ways than to continue this charade of toxicity, fakeness. I would hope people would not teach their children to stay stuck because of children or because of you've been together forever. No, if you're not happy, get the hell out. Break free from that chain. All right? Because there's some energies here. I already knew it before the cards came out. They need to rid this. They need to break that freaking chain that's been on their little leg there for so long. So let's get here for the failure, the freedom, the happiness, the peace, the friendship, the courage. All right? But it shows here that you're a limitless being. All right? You can manifest whatever you desire in the physical reality, but you have to expand your consciousness and your awareness and break free from this shit. You need to find that courage. Pay attention to people that come into your life and what they could bring into your life. We have here the Ace of Swords, right? It's time to see things clearly. It's time for this energy. I feel like some people don't realize that they're with a freaking narcissist. And eventually you're going to have a breakthrough, all right? Because a friend is going to show you the way. They're going to say, you know what, this is a narcissist. They're manipulating. They get what they want, regardless. All right, it's like the 2 5s. If they don't get what they want, fuck you. And then you succumb to their attitude and give them what they want. But it's time to break free. Some of you are going to see this with the Ace of Swords and the Five of Swords. It's time to see this. Yeah, and it's time to heal and let go of the past. Some people are stuck in narcissistic relationships. So you're failing at seeing clearly. You're not breaking free from the narcissist, even though you have the power to free yourself and create your own happiness. You're failing to see that, and it's time to see this. All right? And being aware that, you know, being truly happy means you're on the right path. If you're not fully happy, you're not on the right path. Maybe this friend is going to be something. We have here the Ten of Cups. All right? It's all about finding that happiness, that emotional happiness, that emotional satisfaction here. Okay? Because you're failing here, and it's time to see that with the Ace of Swords. All right? You need to break free from the narcissist here. I feel like they got a very exhausting energy. They just drain you. Be confident, be courageous here, like the Queen of Wands. We see that here. Find that inner confidence and courage and inner strength to face this fear. Face your confidence. Yeah, see, it is time here to walk away. Take a fucking hike away from this and go walk towards your peace. Go find your peace. All right, you might need to go take a hike. You might need to go camping. You might need to just be out in the wild, somewhere near water, little islands, stuff like that, trees in the background. So somewhere out in nature where it's very peaceful. That's where you're going to find all these answers. That's where you feel peaceful. But then you have to come back home to this shit. It could be a father. We have here. Could be the father. All right. That's the thing that happens is when people have kids with other people, they think they have to stay with them forever and ever and ever. And that's not how it is. The Ten of Wands wanted to come out. So I feel like there's these friends that come into your life or friend. They're here to help you rid that Ten of Wands here. Yeah. And help you find your emotional happiness. To help you find that overpouring sensation of peace and love and freedom. Where you can just flow freely and be who you want to be. That's what your friend is trying to help you with. Release the burdens, the heaviness. We do have here the Four of Wands with the Fool card here. So I feel like a friend could possibly be a flame that's coming into your life. It's a very successful union. And it's a beautiful new journey. That's what I'm getting here for the friendship card and also for the courage. I'm getting just step out of your comfort zone. Find that courage to break free. Step into that free-spirited, courageous side and be determined about it, all right? Yeah, we have the Chariot literally here with the Sun. It's time to move on to a more positive, renewed life here. From heartbreak comes beautiful opportunities because this isn't love. I feel like you've been in this for like, I don't know, it could be anywhere from like 3 to 10 years that somebody has been stuck in this. It could even be 14 years. All right, but we have 3 aces here. 3s are good numbers. It means things expanding and coming in for you. All right, so that is what this is going to bring, but there's going to be some heartache. But soon you're going to recognize that somebody doesn't match your energy. So let's get this wrapped up, all right? Let's get this wrapped up. Break free from the shackles. Yeah, somebody could be married. I feel like somebody needs to just move on to a new, more glowing, sunshiny, happy new beginning here. It's a very stable opportunity here. You just have to find that courage and break free. You're going to find your peace eventually if you do this stuff. Yeah, we have here the 8 of Pentacles. All right, we have the Temperance here. So you could be focusing on an Aries, Sag, Pisces. All right, but I feel like this is your destiny here. This is where your focus is supposed to be. All right, and I feel like it's with a friend. We also do have Leo and Taurus, Aquarius, Virgo here. So, yeah, it's time to find a new path to walk on. It's time to walk towards your destiny. All right, your destiny awaits you here. You just need to break free. Yeah, you've been stuck in a mental prison for a very long time. I feel like it's time to open up and express your feelings. I feel like your feelings need to come to the surface. You've been keeping them stuck in like a coffin, and it's time to break out of this. All right, you've been suppressing so much. You've been confined. You've been stuck. You've been trapped. You've been bound. All right, you don't get to do nothing. It's that little birdie that just gets a little bit, but then boom. I'm also getting you can't go nowhere. If you have children, you can't go nowhere unless you take the children with or with your person. That's rather pathetic and sad. To have a real successful relationship, you have to let one another do their own thing and trust them. And if you can't trust them, let it go and move on. Too many people want to hang on to shit for I don't know what reasons. I really don't get why you hang on to something that you feel like you need to control and manipulate and make their life miserable and keep them confined and stuck from finding themselves and growing, and I don't get it. We have the Hierophant with the King of Wands, which I see you're going to eventually see this. You're going to overcome this. All right? So, okay. I'm going to quick pull from a guardian if my cat will move out the way. Kichita, what are you doing? So let's pull from the guardians here. You have abundance waiting for you. Healing, finding a balance, finding a middle path, paving your path. You got the Temperance here guiding you. All right, I always see that as kind of like an angelic guide. All right, let's shuffle. Ooh, we got the Eagle. Yeah, it's time to see things from a different perspective because you ain't seeing shit right now. You see, you got the blindfold on? Boom. This narcissist has you so blocked off, so blinded. It's rather creepy. It wants to come out here, the Eagle. You need to set your sights higher and see from a different perspective. So I feel like this fall, you're going to enter some type of healing information, some type of medicine where you're going to release and you're going to unleash your wild side. All right, it's time to release the old and rest and focus on this new beginning, this new journey in your life. So maybe go take a few nights out and go camping or something like that. All right, for 3-4 nights. Maybe some of you guys are going to go for longer than that, maybe 8. So we do have an elder here speaking very loud and clear. All right, it's saying pay attention to your intuitive messages. And then we have the arrow. Okay, so the arrow is going to be of significance. So this friend of yours could be, you know, a very wise, devoted energy here. This is a very devoted, committed energy because they're wise. They know all. But it's time to shed the skin and unlock the magic within you. But you're going to do that by seeing a higher perspective and taking note of these intuitive messages here. The moon is going to be of significance. All right, we could have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But you need to move beyond ancestral patterns, all right, which is, you know, back in the day, people stayed with the wife whether they were unhappy. Break that cycle. It's time to teach your kids that shit happens, all right? Just because I leave you, your mother, your father, does not mean I don't love you kids. And they will eventually understand. It's going to teach them the reality of life, all right, that other children face and endure every day and come out very productive. Because I've always said it's better to have 2 happy homes than to have 1 shitty, miserable, unhappy home. All right, your children will adapt. So that's what I have for you guys. All right, feel free to hit that like, subscribe, and share.